talking with many young folks at future leaders conferences and at ASSP student sections, there's a question that comes up, and I always tell the advisor who is a professor there, tell them what my answer will be. And is a master's degree worth it? And assuredly so. But which master's degree depends upon where you want to be.
Right.
If you want to be in that tactical, if you want to be in that functional role, and that's where you are, and we need a lot of people like that to be able to do that, then a master's in safety is a good direction.
Right.
However, if you want to choose to rise a little bit higher than the organization, you go up on the hill. And you know what they call people that graduate from up on the hill?
Oh, what?
Boss.
Oh,
They
yeah,
call them
true.
boss. Yeah. So that if you want to be truly powerful on graduation, go get yourself an MBA and then think about the power that that brings. You've got the functionality, you've got the tactics, but that MBA has also created and given you a strategic mindset that makes you a powerful force within an organization and within your own company. We had one, and I had the beautiful fortune to be able to, we had to argue to have her get her MBA because she was an industrial hygienist.
Gotcha.
And our HR department could not get, she's an industrial hygienist, but yet she wants an MBA. Our pay for the her college education and pay for that degree in assistance, tuition assistance program. We finally got it. And when she graduated, she was a powerful force within the organization because she could go toe to toe with any of the business unit vice presidents. She could talk their language. And I have a euphemism. I've used their language against them, not in a negative way, but understand that and turn their argument right around. And they were giving her bullets to put in the gun and shoot right back at them.
Yep.
So again, the idea is as we go forward, we've been given and fallen into a wonderful opportunity. It's how do we take advantage of that opportunity going forward and being able to utilize the time to be able to learn their language, to be able to talk the language of business, to be able to come at it from a different aspect. Because I go back again, and I think we may have talked about this earlier, is lessons learned from our grandfather's old three-legged milk stool, which was not painted but well-worn and shiny. 3 legs, all the legs equal, and all of them should be touching the ground and utilized in the appropriate manner. And the 3 legs, as the milking stool applied to our business, or compliance. You will never ever get rid of the compliance issues. They're always going to be out there.
Right.
The business piece of it is going to be there, and we're there to help take care of business. And then the third one is the people. And when you put those and pay attention to them, as not one of my pet peeves is this safety first. Safety's not first, it's not last. I don't want any special treatment. I don't want to be kept in the closet. The only thing to do is ask you and guide you to applying the same skills that you use to solve your business problems,
right,
to deal with safety and health issues. I was called in to a visioning session, and they wanted me to speak on safety. And they wanted me to lead it off. I said, no, let me speak after lunch. Nobody likes after lunch speaking.
Isn't that true?
That's okay with me. Plus, the idea, it gives me the time to be able to take a look, sit back, listen a little bit about the culture. So within this organization, safety's first. So they brought up the safety guy, corporate safety guy. And what did he do? He spent his 10 minutes of fame talking about injuries and illnesses, talking about money spent, workers' compensation dollars. And then all of a sudden, one of the senior vice president, executive vice presidents, high level in that said, yeah. And this Yahoo, and blurted out a name, cost me we didn't make our goal because of the stupid thing that this person did. And for the next 5 minutes around the room, they were talking about the stupid thing that that person did. One of them says, after about 5 minutes, says, we got to move on. He said, we can't fix stupidity. So let's move on. Well, they just ran the hell out of a perfectly good presentation that I was going to make after lunch. And I told them so. And I said, you were going to see a whole bunch of slides and everything else on safety, but I think we've got a much better opportunity for discussion here. And I want to bring you back to this morning's session and talking about, and I mentioned his name and being not able to fix stupid. Well, the senior operations person was there and asked him, sir, if somebody did something inordinately stupid in terms of the productivity and production, could you fix that? Do you have the tools to fix that? Yep. Good. Turn to the marketing folks. And if somebody did something inordinately stupid to tick off your most valuable customer, could you fix that? Yep. Quality person. And you get the drift. And everybody had the tools to be able to fix quote unquote stupidity in other ways, but they couldn't fix stupidity when it came to safety. And I said, ladies and gentlemen, you got the tools. You're just not applying them to safety to fix quote unquote stupidity. And matter of fact, when you peel back the onion, you may well find that there's some organizational issues that either drove them to be stupid or allowed them to be stupid.
Right.
And then that led to a little bit more work. And that's exactly what we found out, is that any other person that had dealt with that particular issue in that particular organization would have done the quote unquote same stupid thing. And it was because they had not looked at it from a business perspective, analyzed the risk and dealt with the risk, and the pressures of business, the pressures of production, and all of those took over. And in light of that, he did a stupid thing. Again, to be able to prepare ourselves going forward. And it's simple. We don't all have to get an MBA in order to do this.
Right.
But every single member of every single management team is out there studying about how they can be better. And a lot of them are reading these books and taking a look at the latest material that is out there. So just find out, what book are they reading? Get the book and you read it too. But read it from a perspective of how can we utilize what they're learning for productivity, quality, cost, schedule, whatever the customer satisfaction, and how those same tenets within that book may be applied to safety. And then use that to build your bridge between safety in its current view, maybe within the workplace, and how safety is viewed and our contribution is viewed in the future.
Agreed. Very well said. Thank you, Skipper. Thanks for being on here and sharing some thoughts, experiences, and how we become and remain sustainably the value we've become over this pandemic, especially to our organizations with that regard. We've always known it, but now they also know it too. So that's a great thing. So
yes, you hit it, the word sustainability. Everybody loves that word in this day. How do we sustain that relationship, and how do we sustain our seat that we've gained going forward? It won't be easy because they're not going to be the pressures, but hopefully with our lessons learned, we can be seen as that valuable resource for other areas of the business as we have been over the past 12 months.
Agreed.
Thank you for the opportunity, and hopefully things will get better as we go forward. This is what our business is, taking a look at the risk out there, analyzing the risk, and then doing the things that we can do, and then looking at the data and doing something with it.